Welcome, everyone, for being here with us. We are going to be preparing ourselves for the monthly meditation. And this is Deborah Shea and David Shea. He'll be on in a minute. So as we always do, go ahead and close your eyes and set your intentions for what you would like to receive during this meditation. And as I do that, let go of all the worries of the day. And just connect with that inner being, that beautiful spiritual self. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to the outer world, centered and grounded, with your heart open and your mind open, ready to receive for what is your highest good. Return gently to the outer world.
Welcome again to the monthly meditation. This is David. I'm so glad you're here. The title of this meditation is Sometimes We Must Choose. Sometimes in life, we must make a life path choice because the universe and our higher guidance have placed several options before us. Honestly, none of the life path options may appear to be particularly appealing, nor are any of them especially undesirable. All of them might feel pretty much the same, like an assortment of flavorless, colored Jell-O platters. They all look a little different, yet they are pretty much alike. That is what is perplexing about our situation. Nothing is clear. We have seen this phenomenon emerging lately. It is happening with many people, especially those who are on their committed spiritual path. Unlike in the past, where our spiritual counselors would urge us to make a certain choice over another, they are leaving the life path selection completely up to us. The reason this is happening is that many of us have unknowingly completed a phase of our spiritual growth that requires us to demonstrate our new, higher level of self-mastery in the real world. Essentially, we have reached a learning or life plateau that is keeping us from moving onward and upward in the world until we figure out what to do. Now, this situation is different than being at a crossroads in our life. At a crossroads, we have to choose a path that will set forth a new direction for ourselves. Each crossroads choice will most likely have a significantly different unfoldment and outcome. Crossroads force us to make major choices that can dramatically alter the direction of our life. Additionally, at a crossroads, our spiritual guides and counselors will be very active, helping us make the best decision for our highest good. That is not what is happening here. In this case, rather than telling us what to do, our higher guidance will have us use our intuition and intention to choose. Then navigate one of the life path choices before us. They know we are ready to use our intuition to make this life path choice for ourselves. These choices may only be known to us at the intuitive level of our being. For that reason, our rational mind and thinking may experience mental confusion. Truly, this is a choice of our spirit, our intuition, and feeling nature. What is happening in this case is that our spiritual guidance team has placed 2 or more life path choices before us, any of which will bring us to the same next step as outlined in our life plan. The life plan we helped create before we came to Earth. Each life path choice will provide us with a different experience for the journey, but again, the same next step outcome. One path choice may be like taking a trip on a paved highway. Another may be like traveling a pothole-filled street, and so on. Regardless, the next step in our life unfoldment will be the same no matter which path we choose. Again, it must be emphasized, this is completely unlike a crossroads choice, where each option would have a completely different next step in our life's unfoldment. Importantly, using our intuition to make this life path selection is like finishing a final class project all by ourselves, as well as passing the final exam. The challenge before us now is not about which decision will give us the desired outcome, because all outcomes will be essentially the same. Rather, it is about our ability to effectively use our intuition to select the life path choice that serves our highest or best life experience. This situation is happening now because our higher guidance knows that we have the ability to use our intuition to make our best life path choice without their assistance. This is the nature of our onward and upward path of spiritual mastery. The more we exercise our divinely guided intuition, the greater each next step of our life's unfoldment will be. Now, during this meditation, you will be going to your special place of beauty, where you will spend some time enjoying its fragrance and splendor. From there, you will go to the sacred circle, which acts as a portal, where you may see or visit any place in creation. You will then step into the sacred circle, where you will be lifted to a higher plane or dimension, an abode of solace, a homing place for your soul. There, you will connect with your high self. You will then meet a spirit being who will assist you in looking at the life path choices before you that have similar outcomes but hold different life path experiences. Together, you will explore the nature of the experience for each life path. You will be guided to be intuitively aware of each path's benefits and detractors. As you look at the details of each life path choice before you, it will help you to become more aware of who you are and how you learn as a unique spiritual being. With this increased awareness, you will then look at how each benefit and each detractor helps or hinders your ability to best learn the lessons that are part of your life plan. It may end up being the path with the most or least benefits, detractors, or perhaps some combination of both. Once you have intuitively examined each of the paths, the spirit being will guide you to use your feeling nature to select the one that simultaneously offers the needed spiritual growth, but also gives you the highest life path experience. There will then be a time of silence to further explore, connect, and immerse with the energies of your chosen life path. The longer you remain immersed in your chosen path energies, the stronger your connection will be to that path. Relax as you sit comfortably. Your energy flows more smoothly if your legs and arms are not crossed. Of course, the lotus position is just fine. With your eyes closed, inhale deeply and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Breathe normally in between deep breaths. Feel your body begin to relax. Any tension just flows away. Inhale deeply again and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. You become aware of the joy, peace, and calm that completely surround you. Tranquility permeates your being. Inhale deeply one more time and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Feel yourself going deeper as your body begins to tingle. As each muscle relaxes, you are infused with a sense of soothing and permeating calmness. Feel the warmth of blood filling the capillaries and spreading throughout your body. I am going to count backward from 15 to 1 as you go even deeper. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now extremely relaxed, safe, secure, and comfortable. Your body is floating in a state of complete calm and peace. Imagine yourself in a special place of beauty. You might be wandering through a forest, smelling the scent of the trees, tiptoeing through an enchanted jungle, rambling along a quiet stream, exploring the mountaintops, walking by the ocean and feeling the sand beneath your feet, or sitting quietly in a beautiful meadow, inhaling the sweet aroma of wild flowers. Once more, you become aware of yourself in your special place of beauty. Your attention is drawn to a large sacred circle, a short distance from where you are. You go over to see it up close. As you look upon its flawless design, you become aware that it serves as both a holographic viewing area and a portal that you can use to see and visit other places and realms. A large misty sphere begins to form in the middle of the circle. Faint at first, it slowly becomes more and more like a dense fog that glows with a mystic energy. It calls you to enter into it. You step into the circle, and sensing its benevolent essence, you slowly enter into the middle of the mist. You feel the energies of your being start to quicken. Then to raise in frequency and intensity. You feel as though you're moving upward, higher and higher through the layers and octaves of the higher etheric planes. Suddenly, it feels as though you have traversed through a hidden dimensional veil, one that feels dreamily familiar. Your being feels as though it has risen to such a height that time and space no longer have the same meaning, if they have any meaning at all. You have entered the higher plane of your natural being, one of the homing places of your soul. It feels serene and blissful, a place where you can drop all of your outer facades and let them fall away into the mist. You can be your true self here, unencumbered by the forces operating at the level of your earthly existence. It takes a few moments for your senses to become accustomed to this higher plane, this unique place. Take a few moments to look around and explore this higher vista. Suddenly, a being appears before you. You realize that it is your high self, your being's connection with the divine, your God self. You have a burning desire to connect with your high self, that magnificent being of light of your higher nature. Energetic lines of light begin to flow from your body of your high self and connect to the corresponding place on your body. You notice that as you're being connected to your high self, you are also being filled with intense white light. Allow the connecting lines to continue to form until the process stops on its own. You are now completely connected to the high self and radiating brilliant white light. The energetic lines allow you to communicate through the many connections to your high self. These energetic connections between your body and your high self are there to support your spiritual growth and keep you continuously grounded and spiritually and emotionally centered. Feel the joy, happiness, and peace that permeates you. Take a few moments to commune with your high self. You become aware that a brilliant golden light is streaming into your heart and then begins to fill your whole being with brilliant golden light. This golden light is the light of blessing and love from the divine. Take a few moments to fully absorb this radiant golden light and feel the divine presence. The being gestures, then asks, once again, you become aware of yourself in this higher plane of existence, the homing place for your soul. With a flash of brilliance, a wondrous spirit being appears before you. Loving and kind, the being looks deeply into your eyes. You feel a special, kindred connection with the spirit being. In your heart, you know this special being desires only your highest good. Introduce yourself and get to know this spirit being. The spirit being speaks. You have quietly completed a period of spiritual growth in your life. You can feel it. It is clear that you are aware of the need to move toward your life's next chapter. And you are right. Now is the time. Before that can occur, you must show and demonstrate to the universe your new, higher level of self-mastery of what you have learned in the real world, your world. That is why you may have sensed a plateau in the matters of your life and unfoldment. The time has come to choose a desired path from those that lie before you. The Spirit being then looks at you with a warm, gentle smile and says, "You are ready." The being continues, "You have some life path choices before you that are unlike the ones of the past. All of the paths I show you here will lead to a similar next chapter in your life. The choice you make will not meaningfully change what is to occur in the upcoming step of life's unfoldment. What is different are the types of experiences each life path will provide you. Whichever one you choose will help you gain the insights and growth needed as part of your life plan." The being looks upward, raises its arms, and begins to intone harmonious chords that are so soothing that they fill the heart with joy. A foggy image begins to form a short distance from where you are. Misty at first, it slowly coalesces into a scene. It feels reminiscent of your life, yet you know it has not occurred. The being's chant moves into silence as the panorama becomes clear. You can simultaneously see, sense, and feel everything shown before you. In fact, even if your eyes were closed, your heart and being's intuition could easily sense all the details of what is before you. You absorb every detail. The Spirit being says, "Observe with both your eyes and your feeling nature the events of this path. You may sense that some are pleasant and agreeable, while others offer challenges and may seem harsh or unkind. Watch how you respond and learn from both the positive and undesirable events of this path. With an open heart, become aware of how you really learn things in life, as I remain silent for a time." How did you like the events of that life path? Is it what you expected? Did you notice which events best helped your growth and learning? Now allow me to show the remaining life paths that are yours to choose from. Remember, each path shown will offer different experiences to achieve the same life learning. But all paths will flow into the same next chapter of your life. With a wave of the being's arm, another scene begins to form. Coalesce, then become clear. As before, you can simultaneously see, sense, and feel everything shown before you, even if your eyes were closed. The Spirit Being says, again, observe with your eyes and use your feeling nature to behold the events of this path. You may sense that some are pleasant and agreeable, while others offer challenges and may seem harsh or unkind. Watch how you respond and learn from both the positive and undesirable events of this path. With an open heart, become aware of how you really learn things in life. I will remain silent for a time. When you are ready, let me know and I will show you each remaining path. Behold what is unfolding before you. As the final scene fades, the spirit being says, "You have been shown the life path choices that exist for you to choose from. Each one offers a different mix of experiences. It is completely up to you which path you select, for each of them offers the growth needed as part of your life plan. The next chapter of your life will happen regardless of the selection you make." The spirit being says, "It is time to choose one of the life paths. I will assist you in revisiting any of the life paths again before making a decision." Looking at you with love and admiration, the being says, "Your heart and feeling nature are connected to your soul and the divine. They are woven into your intuition. Choose the path that offers you the inner sense of fulfillment you desire, that makes your heart sing with joy." The being says, "It is done. You have chosen well and wisely. The experiences offered by your choice will teach you all that you need to learn in the best possible way. Now spend some time immersed in the essence and energies of the life path you just chose. The longer you spend absorbing those energies, the more connected you will be to your selected life choice." you become aware of yourself once again at the sacred circle. Thank the divine for the opportunity to intuitively choose the life path that offers the best experience while allowing you to absorb the lessons it offers. When you are ready, project yourself back to the outer world, feeling free and released, aligned, centered and grounded, and connected and resonating with all that is in your being's energy field. You are aware of the guidance and wisdom in your life. You are filled with a sense of peace, love, joy, and harmony. When you are ready, return gently to the outer world. Now, for those who journal, go ahead and press pause on this recording. Finish your journaling, and then you can start again when you're done. As always, after meditating, our auras are expanded, very much so. I call it poofy. You all who listen to these meditations know that's my favorite term, but it really does describe how our auras become very expanded, and we're very open. So with that in mind, before interacting with anyone, including our own family, it's important to put ourselves in a protective bubble. So go ahead and imagine a bubble of light around you, the width of your aura. However wide you see that, that's how wide it is, going above your head and below your feet. Intend it, and it will happen. Now see and visualize and intend that bubble being filled with white light from infinity, from far above, flowing down into the bubble, into your body, and totally filling and enveloping the bubble itself, your auric field, with white light. The light of protection, the light of love, the light of healing. Nothing of a discordant nature can touch it. It will either bounce off or dissolve. So anyone who has any of their discordant things or negativity that might come your way will just dissolve and be turned to light. Now on the outside of that bubble, imagine a thin layer of indigo blue, the spiritual armor of light. It's an added layer of protection. Again, nothing of a discordant nature can touch it. It will just bounce off or dissolve. Now imagine a shaft of light starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, going the width of your aura, however wide that is, your bubble, going down through your feet and being anchored in the center of the earth. Beautiful Mother Earth. This connects us with our grounding, allows us to operate throughout our day and do our earthly things, our earthly activities. Now imagine beautiful Mother Earth energy coming up through your feet, into your body and swirling around in your body. This further connects you with Mother Earth. It also allows that as emotional baggage, as we call it, old belief systems, whatever they are, as they come up, which they inevitably do as we're releasing them, they can be absorbed by Mother Earth and transmuted into light, never affecting us at all. It's a beautiful thing. Again, imagine a shaft of light at the width of your aura, starting at the level of your heart chakra or your heart, going up through your head, through the layers of your being, traversing the center of the universe and anchoring in the center of creation. See it, visualize it, intend it, and it will happen. Intention alone will make it occur. This is our connection to the divine, to the etheric realm, our high self, our guides, the angels. This allows us to be spiritually connected so that we receive our guidance throughout the day, both consciously and non-consciously, so we can do our spiritual work and be a channel of it, be guided in the moment, and simultaneously grounded to Mother Earth so we can operate and do our earthly activities. This is the walk of the masters, being centered and grounded to Mother Earth, doing those things we need to do here, and simultaneously connected to our higher guidance, the divine, so that we may be spiritually guided at the same time, each moment of each day. And now we thank the guides, our high self, the angels, the archangels, the other wondrous beings, the light beings who've come from afar to be part of this meditation for your highest good, to free us from that which does not serve us and to connect us with our higher guidance in the divine, our spiritual realm. And now Deborah will play her beautiful choir chime, and here it is. Namaste. Go with the blessings of the divine. Until next time, blessings, light, and love.